Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So how do you usually practice to playing a keyboard?
I usually practice with my teacher in my home.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Welcome back to MTsB YouTube channel. Kita ini cakep. Okay. Oh, you guys, I hope I hope you are in a healthy condition and give pleasure by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Today, me and my friend will give our opinion about Mars and Earth problem. Before we go there, let me introduce myself. My name is Rasyidin from 9.7, and I bring my friend too.
And my name is Keyza Ramadani and I'm from 9.7. It's been a long time since our podcast here. This is your first time, Radit?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous in here.
Chill, okay. Inhale and exhale. We're going to enjoy this podcast show. So, Radit, earlier you mentioned about Mars and Earth problem.
Yeah.
What are we gonna talking here?
Today we're talking about this develop civilization in Mars and fixing problem on the Earth.
Wow, such a nice topic to discuss. By the way, but before that, shall we explain about Mars first?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, okay, guys. So as we know, Mars is one of the planet in our solar system. The order is fourth and is located after the Earth. Mars is usually called by red planet. Perhaps it's easy answer because the rust color looks distinctive. Mars is red because of the way it was formed about billion years ago and when the solar system was young. Um, uh, the two main reasons why Mars is red because of its surface and its atmosphere. The surface of Mars is covered by particles called iron oxide. Iron oxide particles is the same compound as the rust color of the surface of the Mars. The reason why the surface of the Mars is covered by iron oxide particle because it is smaller and weaker than gravity in the Earth. So,
Wow, that's why the reason Mars get covered by a red planet. Did Mars have a satellite like the Earth?
maybe I don't know because Mars is have two or maybe more because I have know two is Phobos and Deimos. And before
know,
that, I want
excuse
to
me.
explain.
Phobos and Deimos. That's name. The both of them is similar to me, because I don't know. Phobos is how it look, but that's similar to me. And for Deimos, Deimos is part of game of the God of War called Spartan. If you played, you played? I played.
You play the game?
Yeah, I'm playing the game. Did you play the game?
No, I didn't interest about the game.
Okay. Okay. Let's back to the topic.
Okay. When the planets formed about 4 billion years ago, their surface would have been made about hellish ocean of molten rocks and metals, including naturally occurring the iron oxide particles.
The researcher has revealed that one day Earth will be experientially destroyed in the future. To avoid this mass extinction event, humanity must find another place to live on a planet who is suitable for human habitat, and Mars is one of them. And planet Mars is one who gets in the spotlight. Unlike Pluto, Pluto is still investigating stage, which means that's far from suitable for human habitat, and the Mars is strongest candidate for human visit one day. However, this method is still investigated by NASA by presenting various kind of breakthrough to unreveal mystery of Mars whether it is still possible for human habitat. You know, if we want to go to the Mars and live and develop civilization there, we have a lot of problem. The first, the atmosphere in Mars is only have a 1% of the Earth. Is so small, and the second, Mars is like don't have a magnetized effect, or gravity is so broken. Sorry. The first we can do for develop civilization is melting the North Pole of the Mars, who is contain a lot of carbon dioxide and water. We have two choices. The first is with a nuclear, and the second with a plasma laser from the Earth.
What is plasma?
You know, plasma is like laser. You know, this kind of picture. I don't really like. But yeah, after melting the North Pole, the carbon dioxide is blowing and make ozone to protect Mars from radiation of sun and whatever. After that, Mars has become warm like the Earth, and protected by ozone. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the reason why Mars is habitable for living things. That we must develop the civilization and the consider environment for human life. Is it true?
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me, I have forget this part. For the research on Mars, our research like food, water, and everything. And the first we get if North Pole is melting, we have water. But the research like food for the first time we go there, we can eat like crackers or some food from the Earth. And after North Pole has been melting, we can terraforming Mars, like gardening and whatever it's to make our plan.
After Mars getting warm, so maybe we can do gardening, and my vegetable are not flying around.
Yeah, that's part of.
Because the Mars gravity is different by the Earth, so maybe the girls should like it.
Maybe, yeah, because the gravity is more or less than Earth. So what maybe we can call it. Keyza. About the gravity. It's unpredictable for me. I'm not thinking about it before. I don't know how Mars improve Martian or improve the gardening on Mars with a spaceship. I don't know. Yeah, how about your opinion? About this?
What? Before that, so why don't you ask me? Because Mars is suitable for living thing, but shall we fix the problem in the Earth?
Yeah, we have fixed that thing too.
But
Because when we go to the Mars, the Earth will automatically like regeneration himself, because no one in there, and maybe just a little bit of people. So yeah, I think it's like
so maybe I just want to explain some things that Radit explained before. So we must develop civilization in Mars, then we fix problem in the Earth, because researchers and scientists has been predict that Earth will be broken or definitely melting in 5 years or 6 years again, or maybe more, because it's because of global warming that melt some ice in Atlantic. So when the ice is definitely melting, it can be dangerous for human living. So human must be searching for one of the planet that can be living for living things such as Mars. And when we what's the name? When we found the planet, human will have an option to living in there because Earth is definitely melting and broken.
Yeah, I think that's enough for today, bro. Thank you for talking about me for this day.
Thank you for your attention and
Yeah.
thank you for your participation, Radit.
Yeah, you too. See you next time.
Maybe see you next time and wait, yeah.
See ya.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.